Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm playing Rhythm Zone. As part of my Steam cleaning series, I go through the games in my Steam library and attempt to play them. This game is actually unlisted from Steam, but it is still in my library, therefore it technically counts. I don't know if you can buy it. I don't know if you would want to buy it. We're going to find that out. Now, since this is a music game, I decided to go onto YouTube and download some royalty-free music to save me a lot of hassle. And boy, is this font terrible. See, this game actually crashes if you run it at a resolution higher than 720p, which is really bad. It just crashes. Anyway, I'm going to play Far the Days Come. We're going to play it on medium. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little logo. I have no idea how to play this game. I think it's a rhythm game. Okay, so ASDF. Okay, so this is Rock Band. You could just said this is, yeah, this is Rock Band. I don't hear the music yet. I could just call this Rock Band. It's hard to talk and think what to say while concentrating on these moving notes. I'll tell you one thing, keyboard is not as good as a guitar. Why did I choose a 5-minute song? I don't know. Should have chose a 2-minute song. So I guess if you didn't have Rock Band and wanted to play a bad version of Rock Band or Guitar Hero, don't let me judge. Or, you know, other harmonics games. Pick your poison. It could be amplitude, a bad version of amplitude. I really don't like the static effect when you miss a note. I like the better the brain sounds when you miss a note in Rock Band. It's more natural. Oh, I had a streak going. I'll never make it in my band. This is focus power. I lost my focus power. You know, I think that Harmonix or someone owns the copyright patent on musical notes on a track, the note highway. There's a big big issue between the Rock Band Harmonix people. Sorry, Guitar Hero and Rock Band people. So I can't blame this game music right now because I did pick this track due to, well, copyright concerns. So it's not the game's fault this song isn't that great. It's an ambient song, you know. But you get a good idea of how this generates tracks. It's a weird background. So the thing about music games, rhythm games, with the note highway, is that in this style, they're trying to emulate what a guitar or what music actually feels like. And for this song right now, because it's one that was generated, it doesn't feel like it means anything. It just feels like keep your hands on the road. Keep your hands on the road. It just feels like random notes that don't really connect to anything, don't really have any meaning. Like when I push these notes, they aren't triggering off a sound. It's not a guitar. It's just, here are some notes. All right, new song. All right, let's take the risk. Let's play. Quick play. What are they gonna give me? What does Rhythm Zone give me? What is one of their songs? Okay, so that did not come to my songs because that's the song I put in there also. So that's disappointing. It's only 2 minutes though, 3 minutes. Another ambient track. Oh no, I'm dying. I don't have a health bar anywhere. Was that? Is there a health bar somewhere that I was damaging? I did not see that. There's no health bar. Alright, so you just lose? That's not ideal. Mm-hmm. This... Oh, there's one. Okay. I was wondering if this actually generated a note. I beat my high score! Some of these notes are lining up. Those aren't so much. Missed one. Ruin this entire run. Just quit right now. I tend to listen to a lot of ambient music and background music when I work. I can't type while hearing lyrics. I start typing the lyrics in. Oh, I never used my super duper power juice. I have 19 seconds left. Or not, just cut it off early. Gosh, what to say? This is Rhythm Zone. It's not on sale. It crashes unless you have the level resolution set low. It doesn't come with music. What else? It's a poor ripoff of Beatmania. Not Beatmania. Beatmania? Am I thinking wrong with that? Guitar Hero, Guitar Freaks, and Rock Band. I'm going to say this is not a good game. Music games live and die by the soundtracks they come with. This game came with no soundtrack. See our credits here. This game came with no soundtrack, so therefore ain't so good. Overall, the technical issues are bad, and it was taken off Steam. So you kind of think, well, wait, really? 3 designers? I mean, they just... I shouldn't be mean. Yeah, they... Look, imitation is a form of flattery, but if you're going to do it right, you have to understand what made it good. And what made Rock Band and Guitar Hero so good was that it gave you the illusion of being a rock star or a guitar player. Now, this game is clunkily played on the keyboard with four lines, and it's not because 4 lines was the right choice. It's just what they said, well, I got 4 fingers and a thumb, so I might as well use all 5 of those buttons. But Guitar Hero taught you to play more buttons in your fingers, to move your hand up and down the neck of the guitar to get that feeling that you're changing frets. I mean, it's a silly little game, but that's what it is. Tilting the guitar for star power was cool. Original game concept group. Well, one person makes the group. As far as the music go, what made Rock Band really nice is that it had a good way of easing you into the game. So like it started with simple stuff, well-known songs, and it brings you up from there, and you actually can teach you some stuff. It actually makes you appreciate the music and appreciate the tracks. With the randomly generated music, this ties back to my complaints about games that want to be like Spelunky but aren't, is that randomly generated is different than procedurally generated. And I could tell at some points this thing caught the notes and felt right, but other places it didn't. And even at lower difficulties for Rock Band, like the power notes, the power chords, the big moments, you pushed that button, you strummed that fret, and you felt like, yeah, I'm playing this song. Now you knew you were only getting like 1 out of a million notes, but it still felt like it. And this one, the notes did not seem to tie to the song at all. Like I couldn't predict what would happen next based on this music. I couldn't learn the bridges. I couldn't learn the refrains. It was just, eh. Now, that could be part of the fact that I loaded in ambient music from YouTube's free music sources, but that's the world we live in. I got to use free music. Yeah, so if you're going to make a rhythm game, understand that what's important is the music has to be catchy and fun and have repeating, looping areas so you know that, oh, I'm coming to the cool part or I'm coming to the fun part. And if you're going to emulate an instrument or something, you kind of need the instrument or at least some way of making it feel like the player is doing and living the fantasy. We're selling a fantasy with this game, or with rhythm games, of being a rock star or a guitar hero, if you will. And without that, it just falls flat and feels like a boring button pushing game. So there you go. Rhythm Zone. You can't buy it, and you shouldn't if you could. Cheers.